Hello and welcome to this next part of my 11 Doctors figure set review. I have reviewed the second Doctor, who is there. Sorry, there we go. Second Doctor, the 8th Doctor, the 7th and the 4th. And today on my little row of figures, I'll be taking the 3rd and the 6th. Flanking them over here. Here they go. One more. So we'll start with the 6th Doctor review. The 6th Doctor is an interesting figure, and he's actually the only colourful 6th Doctor I've got. I didn't get the Wave 1 release. I've got the blue suit one up there, but I haven't actually got a colourful 6th Doctor one. And Vervoids, Terror of the Vervoids is my favourite 6th Doctor episode, so it's nice to see a Doctor from that. The waistcoat's white. I think the colouring on the change is a bit iffy, but I know it's a very small scale and that. Apparently the sleeves are darker, but I don't have the Wave 1 release, so I can't compare. Got the nice effects on the patchwork coat. It's not a particularly astonishing figure. I wouldn't say it was a particularly standout figure. I wouldn't say it was the reason you bought the set. I wouldn't say it was anything special, just like I would say the 9th Doctor figure isn't anything special. This is more special than that though. It's good we've got a variation in the waistcoat and in the outfit in general, but I think, you know, I haven't got the Wave 1 release, so I'm very grateful for this. But if you've got the Wave 1 release, I don't really feel you need the Vervoid release, because literally I think the waistcoat's changed and maybe they've done a bit of repaint to the coat, but there's nothing ultimately dramatic like there is in the Pertwee figure. So I'd say the 6th Doctor for me in the colourful outfit is a very, very useful figure. Another point I want to add is, in Trial of a Time Lord, Colin Baker had slightly longer hair, I believe, and in this one, slightly bushier, slightly longer. This hair is exactly the same as the Wave 1 release, as far as I can see from pictures, comparing the pictures of the Wave 1 release to this. That is the same hair. So, if this is from Vervoid's Trial of a Time Lord, and he had bushier, longer hair in Trial of a Time Lord, he should have it here. Maybe if it just bushes out a bit more. But I have to say, for likeness, that's probably one of the... Maybe not likeness to the trial figure, to the trial Doctor, 6th Doctor, but certainly a likeness to the Mark of the Rani 2 Doctors Doctor. Obviously, minus a waistcoat colour. But, you know, I think it is a very, very nice figure. I don't think there's anything special about it as such, no special features I want to add. He doesn't even come with any accessory. You know, he could come with a sonic lance that came with my other one. I couldn't find an accessory for him. I don't know whether there's meant to be one or not, so please, please tell me that. Please let me know if there's meant to be an accessory with him, because I couldn't find it. But it is a disappointment if he hasn't got one, that he hasn't got one, which makes him a standard plain figure. But nevertheless, he's a standard plain figure that is very nice to get. It's always very useful to have a 6th Doctor in a Vervoid costume. So actually a 6th Doctor comes with a little Vervoid seed pod would be good, because he climbs the sideboard. Not very useful to me, and I wouldn't get it, but it might be good for some people. Now we're on to Jon Pertwee. And I have to say, coming from a figure like Colin Baker, who isn't that accurate, but is still a very good figure, Jon Pertwee is a very good figure who is probably very accurate, but also just a joy to have, because they've redone his coat, they've given him, I love this, they've given him the Wellington boots, the welly boots, because they don't have almost any texture, they're just shiny like they would be. And I think that is really, really brilliant. And the way they've got the trousers slightly creased up next to it, and like they would be. His Sonic's brilliant, can't fault that. The cravat and the shirt colour and the cape he comes with. I prefer this one without the cape, and the exclusive that comes with the Sea Devil I like with the cape, and I like this one without the cape, hence why I haven't got it on him. It's up on top of my shelf in my unit set. But I love this figure. It's brilliant. The detail on it's amazing. The texture on the hair is amazing. The colour, they've done it. The accuracy, all of that. I do love it. And I have to say, out of these two, Pertwee is a brilliant figure. It's a great variation to have. Colin Baker is a good variation to have, but it doesn't look like that much has changed with him. But with Pertwee, it looks like so much has changed since the other figure. And it really looks like Pertwee. And I have to congratulate them on making that figure and being bothered to do a repaint that you notice. So, if I'm to bring out these figures, the ones that we've had, and that means I've reviewed 6 of them now. Next is the first and the 5th Doctor, and that'll be quite a short review hopefully. But I love these figures. I love Sylvester McCoy. The texture, the painting, the detail is brilliant. Love Patrick Troughton's figure. Paul McGann's growing on me because I have a great appreciation for some of the coats and the texture and the style of the coats, and the Paul McGann one and the Patrick Troughton one really get that. But my favourite figures still have to be Pat, Sylvester McCoy, and all the way back John Pertwee. And in 2nd place now, I'm going to have to say Paul McGann. 3rd place Tom Baker. 4th place Colin Baker. Because these reviews do change my opinion once I go over them in detail. It's nice to, once I've done the review, pick up a figure and look at it in detail and appreciate it through more than just this camera lens here. So anyway, time's running out on this review, and it's my longest one yet, I think. So it probably will be up Saturday. You'll be viewing this on Saturday, I think. But honestly, I love it. I love this set, and I love the Pertwee figure. See you in the next review.